up, Taters, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going over the new YOUNGLA items that are going to be dropping on June 4th, so this Wednesday at 12 p.m. PST, 2 p.m. CST, and 3 p.m. EST. So as always, have your calendars marked, your alarms set. I will be sharing a countdown over on my Instagram stories the day of launch, just in case you guys need that little extra reminder. And you can turn on the notifications for that countdown. It will go off on your phone when the drop goes live. And before we get too far into this haul, let's go ahead and go over my weight, height, and measurements. I am 5'8", I'm about 155 pounds. My measurements are 36, 29, 42. That is a bust waist hip ratio. And I, of course, will be sharing every single size that I chose to get in every single item. All right, and the first item that we're gonna be going over are the new oversized baseball tees, which is what I currently have on here. This one is in the white/light blue colorway. And then I do also happen to have the white and teal colorway. They are gonna be dropping in 4 other colorways. You're gonna get a white and black colorway, a tan and navy colorway, a heather gray and black colorway, as well as a black and dark tree camo colorway. I did choose to get a size 2XL in both the light blue and the teal, so they're going to fit exactly the same. So this is how a size 2XL fits on me. Now I purposely choose to get my t-shirts way oversized just because I like to be able to tuck and style it however I please. However, with these, if you want these to fit true to size, go ahead and stay to your typical size in t-shirts from YOUNGLA. Otherwise, if you want to oversize, you of course can size up like myself. And then since these are an oversized tee, I have noticed that the sleeves are just a tad bit longer than usual. And then the shirt itself is going to be a regular length. So this is not going to be a crop tee. This is going to be a full length tee. And then on all of these shirts, you are going to get this little YOUNGLA across the middle chest. And then depending on what colorway you choose, it is going to be kind of like a little two-tone pattern here. So yeah, that's how all of these are going to look. All right, and next up we have the new dark wave shorts. Now these are going to fit and feel exactly the same as the sweats. So if you've ever bought any of these sweats in the past, these are going to run by the same sizing. So for me, I did get my typical size large. They're fitting just like the large sweatpants do on me. However, these are short, so they are cutting off at about my kneecaps. And then really quickly brought you guys down so that I could show you what a full spin on these larges look like on me. And I am currently wearing the black colorway, but you are also going to get them in 2 other colorways. You're going to get them in a burgundy colorway as well as a gray colorway. All right, and next up we have the new Cyclone jerseys, which is what I have on here. I do have on the black colorway, and then I also have the off-white colorway here, but you're also going to get them in a burgundy colorway as well as a dark tree camo colorway. And all of the colorways are going to have the same Cyclone design on the back and the same YOUNGLA logoing on the front. Now in both the off-white colorway and the black colorway, I did choose to get a size 2XL, and this is how a size 2XL fits on me. Honestly, these fit just like the previous jerseys that we've had from YOUNGLA, so stay true to whatever size you typically get in YOUNGLA jerseys. All right, and moving right on into the new cotton mesh tees. Now on the website, these are going to look a lot like a jersey. However, these are not a jersey material, okay? They're gonna have like a nice knitted material, so they're gonna be quite see-through. They're gonna have holes in them just like a jersey would. However, this is going to be a cotton mesh material. And then I am wearing the burgundy colorway here. However, you're also going to get it in a white, tan, and black colorway. And with these, I'm noticing they are very true to size. However, the bottom of these are going to be just a little bit more cropped, so they're not going to be as full length as some of the tees that are dropping. But if you've gotten any like of the jersey lengths before, this is going to fit the exact same length as the jerseys will. And then on the back of these tees, they are all going to have the same YOUNGLA logoing. So this is what the YOUNGLA logo is going to look like. Otherwise, on the front of the shirt, it is going to be very plain Jane. And then really quickly for sizing reference, this is a size 2XL on me. All right, and next up we have the new Cabana button-ups. These are definitely going to be more of a dressy style shirt to wear out and about on the town and not necessarily be wearing gym wear. This is the shirt for you. Now this one here is in the beige stripes kind of colorway slash design, but you are gonna get 5 other colorways slash designs in these shirts. We're going to get a beige blue design, a black and white stripes design, a gray blue design, an off-white design, as well as an off-white stripes design. And then again in these button-ups, I did choose to get a size 2XL. I do like to purposely style mine over the shoulder, especially with the 2XLs. What I'll do is I'll kind of leave the first 2 buttons open, either shift it off the shoulder. We'll do kind of like a split open shoulder moment with these. Now this is a styling option for all of my girly pops. My guys, however, can of course wear this just as normal. So for sizing reference, this is how a size 2XL fits on me. As you can see, it is quite oversized. All right, and moving on to the new distressed tees that are dropping from YOUNGLA. I do have on the teal colorway here, and then I also have the black colorway on hand. I did grab both of these in a size 2XL, so they're going to fit exactly the same. And here is how a size 2XL in the distressed tees looks on me. And then on these shirts, we are gonna get the same YOUNGLA logoing across the front, and then we are gonna get the same distressed kind of like holes all throughout. The back is going to be very plain Jane. We're also going to get them in a charcoal and an off-white colorway. And then again, as far as sizing goes, these are fitting me like a typical size 2XL would fit me, so you can stay true to size on these, or you can size up if you want it to fit a little more oversized. All right, and moving on to the new Armor Ink cutoffs. Now in this cutoff, I did choose to get a size small. So this is how a size small fits on me. Truthfully, I think if I was trying to stay true to size in any of the shirts, jerseys, or button-ups, I would go ahead and get a size small. However, since I do like my shirts, jerseys, and button-ups to be a little bit more oversized, I do choose to get a size 2XL. Now with these cutoffs, they are going to be a raw cut edge on the bottom as well as on the sleeves. So these are going to run just a little bit shorter than your typical tee from YOUNGLA. These are going to be a little bit more of a cropped fit. Then personally, I like to go ahead and tuck and style my size small, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that for you guys. All right, and here is how I personally like to style my cutoffs, especially in a size small for my girlies. In case you're wanting to get a cutoff, but you don't want it to look too boxy, I suggest staying true to size and then just kind of tucking the edges of your shoulders into your sports bra strap and then the bottom of the cutoff into the band on your sports bra to give it a little bit more of like a cropped tank look. And in these cutoffs, we are gonna get 3 different colorways. I of course have on the red colorway here, but you're also gonna get it in a gray as well as a black colorway. Then on all of the colorways, we are going to get the same YOUNGLA kind of like design all the way around on the left side. And then YOUNGLA is also going to be bringing back the unbranded backpacks. These dropped during Black Friday and sold out extremely quickly. While they are going to be bringing back the black colorway, they're also going to be releasing a new red colorway of this exact same backpack. So just imagine it red, but it has like a little bit of yellow in there too. So these backpacks will be available on June 4th. And while that is everything that I personally have on hand from this drop, they are also going to be releasing a few other items. They are going to be releasing some stacked jeans. These are going to come in 2 different colorways. You're going to get them in a black wash as well as a blue wash. Now for any of my girls that do want to snag some of these jeans, I typically am a size small in all men's jeans. And then for sizing reference for my guys, stay true to size with these to fit the same as any other jeans that you get from YOUNGLA. Then they're also going to be releasing some mosaic swim shorts. So these are going to have a bunch of fun different patterns. You're going to get them in 6 different designs. You're going to get an antique beige, a black mosaic, blue mosaic, a misty teal, a red paisley, and a white and blue mosaic. And these are all going to be swim trunks. So if any of my guys need a swimsuit for the summer, go ahead and stay true to size as far as whatever you get in athletic shorts from YOUNGLA. That is exactly how they fit on the men's side. We're also going to be getting some cotton mesh tanks. So the same material as these cotton mesh tees, except they're just going to be in tank top form. So it's going to fit and feel the exact same as these. They are going to be like a cotton mesh and the holes are going to be the exact same size as they are here. You're gonna get a white, a black, a tan, and a brown colorway. Alrighty guys, that is everything that is dropping from YOUNGLA on June 4th. So as always, if you guys have any questions at all, please feel free to drop them down below in the comments, message me over on my Instagram, or message me over on my Snapchat. I'm active on all those platforms and I'm more than happy to answer any questions that you guys may have. And as always, don't forget to use code TATER. It will save you 15% off of your entire purchase for anything YOUNGLA or YOUNGLA for her. And using my code does also help directly support me. So thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Y'all have no idea how much it means to me. I know I say it all the time, but I literally cannot thank you guys enough for choosing to support me. Alrighty, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day and I will see you later, taters. And we're done with the haul, and we're done with the haul, and we're done with the haul. I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go because I wanna get this thing edited. I wanna get it rolling on out to you. Alrighty, okay. I love you, taters. Y'all are my whole world, okay? I just thought y'all should know that. Anyways, toodaloo.